Speedway. Just starting practice right here. Probably gonna get like one lap before we start. So I'm running in the first group, so getting a first lap in, and then yeah. So on this transition right here is where the belt came off, and I have no power steering, so I'm trying to keep away from the wall, but bam, I hit it. So we're getting it back to the pits as soon as possible. Call our timeout and throw the belt back on, but that's how it goes following. Hey, I need a 5. The belt came off.
Right side, right side.
About right here, I'm thinking, well, everything's good, you know, I should be able to finish this run, but, and power steering loses, and I lost my belt again. At this point, I'm just driving the car through the track just so I can get my points. I know I'm going to lose anyway, so just wanted to get my points and have them added up so I didn't lose out on anything. Alright, so update. We keep throwing belts. So we went to AutoZone just now, got a smaller belt. This one is it's better, but we're gonna go to AutoZone, grab a smaller belt than this just in case it flings this one, and we'll have to put on a smaller one. If that don't work, we can't get it on, then you know we're done. But that's where we are right now. I won my first battle. The last 2 battles, power steering went out just because the belt flew, and I got my points for it. But yeah, that's where we are right now. Gonna go AutoZone again.
GoPro right there. Interview, dude. GoPro for Christmas. Years ago, he goes, I want a GoPro. All right, I want a GoPro. The fucker, we get home, he opens the door of my truck. He puts it on the fucking door, the top of the door. We're taking all the presents out. He closes the fucking door. Breaks the motherfucker. He had it like 2 hours. I'm like, Then he got mad because I said I took it back. I was able to finagle. I said, "You need a refund, dude. It came broken." No, it didn't. Yeah, it did. They gave me my money back, and he goes, "Why don't I get the money?" I said, "Why? That was your gift from Santa, you fucker, and you broke it, so I took it back. Why the fuck I get the money for it, fool?" That makes sense, dude. That makes sense. Story of the time. 100%. your helmet over there. Spare.
Just in case.
So what's on the menu today?
We have some chips.
Hell yeah.
We have grilled hot dog and some water or Corona.
We got it.
What?
We got the dub.
Nice. Green Nissan 240 SX in the lead, and Russell in that cop car, Crown Victoria, big body boat Ford. And a police chase going on track. So he's going to come around that straightaway there, loop it up I think there's a gentleman's speed zone here. They cross that first line down bank into the now into this Hunter in the lead in that
Find him.
Yeah, follow him.
Find him.
He won.
Yeah, I know. Where do you want me?
Follow him left side.
Show, get some ride-alongs maybe. Yeah, do some party laps, especially during all the seat time that we get at these venues. Yes. This is going to be a great battle, guys. Make sure you head over to the K-Walls and check out this this battle of two Jay-Z battles. They are. Really nice of him to do. It's very fluid-like for that lead, allowing Hector and Chase to control.
laps. That was good.
So you didn't lose it too.
I was on his fucking door. That last one, I was on his fucking door. They gave it to him though.
That's the hunter I heard
You
about.
had him on the lead, and then
I know. I had, dude. They gave it to
they
him.
gave it to his door. You were on his.
How was his chase?
How was his chase?
Yeah, the last one. I was on his fucking door.
You lost.
And I lost. So I was pretty frustrated, as you saw from that previous clip. This is the battle from the overview. Up top, I guess they gave me the loss on this battle, perhaps due to the transition where they said I straightened. I mean, I felt like I still was in drift. It was a good battle, you know, nothing against Eric, you know, he's a good driver and all. But I felt like I had a huge separation on him during my lead. And during my chase, you know, I felt like I was a lot closer in proximity. I felt like my zones are pretty good too, but they gave him the win at the end. I just, you know, I was a little frustrated from that, you know, and the car issues in the beginning. So, just overall frustrated in this, but you live and you learn, and you got to get better from here.
Aventure also had a big bang. Switching positions with the outer.
Damn, that was pretty good, man.
That's all she wrote. So just got back from Orange Show Speedway on the last round of UDC. Event went well. It was fun driving that track. Never driven Orange Show before down in San Bernardino. Yeah, overall fun. Was able to get practice the week before there, since the time schedule is very strict. So I mean, it was very fast paced, but overall fun. I felt like I started the day pretty well. Got my first win. Well, sorry, not that. I got my first battle. I got a win. So started off the day pretty well. But as I was ending the final clipping point, and then I kind of tapped the rear corner over here on the K rail. Nothing too major. I mean, it's a little bit there, but that's probably from the previous. But my steering wheel stiffened up real bad, so my newer through belt. So got in the pits, took my 5. We get 2 5s. Got in the pits, put the belt back on. Next battle, same thing. Clutch kicked. I think I was after my first clipping point. And then the car just, steering wheel got stiff, and I had to get out of it just so I didn't hit the driver before, behind me who was following. And then try to follow him, and, I tried to give it a shot with no power steering, and yeah, it was brutal. So I got 2 battles in. So I missed the 3. No, actually, I might have gotten 3 battles in, because every single battle I tried to take my time out and put the belt back on. But after the 3rd one, when I was done, we got it back to the pits, went to AutoZone, found belt size too smaller than mine, put that on. Seemed to solve the issue, but I think I need to get a tensioner. But I did have this device, well, I guess you can call it device. It goes on your power steering idler pulley and the bracket, and it, you know, keeps it in place, but it wouldn't fit because of my fan. So I tried doing that like months ago, but that's going to be for when we move the radiator and the fans to the back. Also picked up a sponsor, Little Caesars, local here in Bakersfield. They ended up supporting me for this event, which is awesome. You know, I wasn't planning on driving Orange Show, so I mean, I'm glad for their support, and also Tire Streets for supplying me with the best tires. So then once we got the belt on, last 5 battles went well. I think I won 4 out of the 5. I think I won 3 of the 5. The last battle was kind of, I mean, I was like wondering how I lost there. But you know, I'm not a judge, so overall the event went fine. I was trying to make it to the finals. I mean, if we didn't have a mechanical issue, I think we would have done well and made it to the finals, since I think we ended up 12th, and we missed out on 2 battles. That could have been 2 wins or 2 losses, and then that last battle. But regardless, still overall fun. Really wish I would have made it to the finals on this round, because it was a really fun track to drive. But glad I got to drive it the week before during practice, which was really fun. But yeah, overall, great event. Can't wait to do it again next year at that facility, Orange Show Speedway. So that is the recap, and then obviously, you know, you'll see all the videos. But that is the recap, and then we'll see if we go to Apple Valley on next round. So stay tuned.